Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Jade Empire Closed Fist walkthrough. Alright, so we are going to finish up or complete the initiation quest, I guess, for the Inquisitors in this. So we're in the Golden Way. This is the hostel. Normally this area is locked unless you've got this quest activated. And so we're going to head in here, and there's a couple of different ways that you can actually take care of this, but I think this is the best way.
Shouldn't visiting ministers have more dignified accommodations?
Ah, my good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dockhouse. You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng is so pleased to be back in the Imperial City that he even forgives you for not closing the Great Dam back in Tian's Landing. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift. Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng. Minister Sheng is grateful for your offer, particularly since I've forgone 2 nights' sleep to keep watch on my treasure since my arrival. Minister Sheng hasn't slept in 2 days. He would like nothing more than to leave this honor gift in the care of a trusted associate while he gets some much-needed rest. Unfortunately, I don't know if you are the most reliable individual. You removed the pirates who troubled Tian's Landing, but you never closed the Great Dam for me. Minister Sheng is very tired, and Judge Fang is difficult to deal with even at the best of times. Very well. I will give you the honor of guarding my treasure. The rest of you guards, out! You are no longer needed here. Someone Sheng actually trusts will watch over my honor gift while I finally get to retire to my bed.
Minister, are you sure this is a good idea?
You dare to question me? I know your mind. You are plotting against Sheng. You plan to steal my treasure. Get out. Get out of here at once. Minister Sheng will now go for some much-needed rest. I'll return in the morning. Keep a close watch on this gift until my meeting with Judge Fang tomorrow. Minister Sheng almost overslept. Judge Fang will be here any minute. Quick, out of the way! I want Fang to see me standing beside the honor gift when he enters. I bid you warm and humble greetings from Tian's Landing, O great and honorable judge. I'm eager to present my report. I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
What's that you have there for me, Sheng?
You have a keen and observant eye, mighty Fang. I have brought you a gift, a small token of my esteem for you.
Turtle's eggs? What is the meaning of this, Shang? You dare mock me with this insult?
No! There must be some mistake!
Oh, I understand all too well, Shang. These eggs are your way of getting back at me for assigning you to Tien's Landing. But I will have the last laugh, Shang. I banish you to Tien's Landing. Wait there until I summon you back to the Imperial City. It shouldn't take more than a decade. Or two.
Wait! Judge Fang! Please come back! No! You did this to me. You have disgraced Minister Sheng. I am doomed to remain trapped at my wretched post in Tian's Landing forever. No, Minister Sheng will not accept this. Judge Fang has not heard my report yet. I will not return to Tian's Landing without giving my report. I refuse to abandon the glories of the Imperial City. I simply won't leave. You can't make me. Nobody can. Minister Sheng will not be moved. I can't leave the wonders of the Imperial City behind again. Not like this. I refuse to go back to Tian's Landing. I will stay right here until Judge Fang returns to hear my report. Surely he can't hold a grudge forever. Can he?
Okay, so we've essentially completely screwed over Master Shang here, or Minister Shang, sorry, by replacing his honor gift with the turtle eggs that Henpecked Hou give us, and you actually can get an additional configuration of the horse in here. Again, I actually really don't know why they did that. If I'm remembering correctly, and maybe I'm not, but if I am remembering correctly, the original or the first configuration of the horse that we got was in the pirate lair or pirate fortress or whatever, the area that we killed Gao the Greater. So while we can't necessarily get back there, I don't think we can actually get back there now. And maybe that's the reason why they put this second configuration in. But I mean, either way, it's redundant, and unfortunately, we're gonna have an extra one here, which I don't know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. The other weird thing though is they actually do put 3 cow bezoars in the game as well, and it's fairly easy to get 3 of them. Well, I should actually take that back, because I think one of them is actually a reward from the dam. So if you don't destroy the dam, I don't think you get one. So obviously they would need to put in a third one then, if you decided to go with the open palm route for that. So I guess there's that. But anyways, either way, that is extra, and unfortunately we can't do anything with it. I did go back to the Lord Lau's furnace just to try that out and see if we could do anything with it, but it just says when you pull all the levers and stuff that that configuration has already been used. So unfortunately, no extra techniques can be gained that way. Now, as far as this Inquisitor quest, again, there are different ways to actually solve this, but I do think that this one is the best way, or it's the way that you probably should go about it. The only argument I think that you could make against it is I believe that you can actually kill people instead to kind of resolve it. But I think you basically fail though, which I'll be honest, I've never actually explored those paths, which. Yeah, I kind of now feel like I probably should have done that, but oh yeah, Captain Sun's But yeah, so anyways, I think it would have been fun to just kind of see exactly what happens if you say kill Judge Feng, or I don't know if you can kill Minister Sheng or not, but anyways, here we have our reward for finishing that quest.
Sa'ir Yagawak, Kokonato Siri Panoninico.
Sairos tiusiot, sarorasipa ukalir napsoaku.
Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Siri Panoninico. Ipaner Nuko Iwair, Nikasanarir, Iruru Ninua Sa'ir Kana. Sata tawi ir wanawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk. Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Siri Panoninico. Irkana, Unikasuri ir Kwanano Kasair Iruru.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. And you've made doubly certain of it by aiding both the Executioner and Inquisitor. Very impressive. The way to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open. Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence against Death's Hand soon enough. Oh, and you'll have access to your Master Li as well.
How generous of you.
Yes, yes. No.
All right, so it looks like we're headed back to the furnace, and yeah, this was, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, this is where I tried out. I tried to see if I could complete that second configuration of the horse, and again, you know, we're not actually able to do anything with that. So yeah, I guess it'll just sit in our inventory. The other thing is, though, I did notice one kind of interesting thing here. When you use incorrect configurations in here. Normally you'll be like attacked by something, or you know, something goofy will happen, like your follower will turn into a monkey or whatever. You know, there's a couple of different weird outcomes, but my impression was that it was that you could keep doing it, you know, and just basically farming for experience, and that's not the case. Once you get to a certain point, and I don't know, I should say I don't remember how many attempts it was, but it looked like it just wouldn't do anything anymore. So you know, you can pull all the different levers or activate any of these different configurations that you wanted, but anytime you'd hit the button, it just wouldn't do anything. So again, it does appear that there are, you know, a fixed amount of, or there's either a fixed amount of experience or a fixed amount of fights that you can, you know, kind of take advantage of. And there you have it. So that's the that was the configuration of the horse I tried again. So I'm just gonna pull this Calbazor back out. I think I actually need that for one of the ladder configurations. Okay, so at this point we're just going to return back to the Imperial City now. I do believe we've completed everything that we need to, quests, you know, and side quests. So actually, I believe at this point we can continue on to the Necropolis and actually complete or start on the Lotus Assassin Fortress. So hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but if that's the case, obviously we will start on that now. As far as last things that you'll want to complete, you know, again, it's going to depend on what you've got done. If you've got all of these side quests already done, you're good to go. But I guess you can always check with the Outcrier over there as well, just to see if you've forgotten anything. Generally, he's got or he will kind of outline different things that you can do as long as you kind of go through all of his dialogue options. But or otherwise, you know, just explore if you want. Check your Quester journal, I think it's actually called, which is, you know, basically a quest log. But anyways, so we'll make our way to back to the necropolis. I'm just gonna walk my way there. I don't know if there's any other way to go about this. I vaguely, or I thought maybe I could do something with speaking with one of the followers, but I don't think that they'll, like, you know, teleport us to where we need to go. So we'll just have to go on foot, which is, you know, whatever. It's alrighty. But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna make our way in. I would say it's not that important actually if you've even forgotten anything, because once you actually start the Lotus Assassin Fortress, you actually can leave still, which seems strange. And then the other thing that's a little weird about the whole Assassin Fortress thing is, maybe it's less weird than I thought, but just based on what some of the recruiters say to us. What I mean by that is we can actually take any of our followers in there. So it seemed strange because I think there's some dialogue that kind of outlines how, oh, you know, this is this dangerous place, and if you go in there, you know, you might not come back alive. Well, you know, our followers still end up being able to be taken with us, and you know, it sort of makes sense and sort of doesn't, mostly doesn't at times in there, because I know there's I think it's one of the masters or something describes how normally they would strip your individuality and you know, make you more, or make you a better, or which they think makes a better Lotus Assassin, but the trainer that we get assigned to, Master Gong, I think his name is, decides not to do that, and that's fine and everything, but if we're hauling in followers with us too, well, like, my question is, well, what about them, you know? So I don't know, it seems a little strange. Here, I'm not sure why, but I'm not getting attacked by ghosts. That's a little interesting. I'm not really sure why that's the case. But all right, anyways, I'm gonna have to cut out some more of my footage here too, because I know I did this. Actually, maybe I'll leave it in. Yeah, we'll get to see what happens here when I fail horribly on a conversation check. So actually, there's really nothing around here. For whatever reason, I guess I just wanted to explore, but this actually does look pretty cool out here. Kind of wish that I could, you know, pan the camera a little bit better and see, you know, see down below there, but oh well, no, not the case. But all right, so like right around here, I'd say you want to save your game, because we've got again, we've actually got 2 dialogue checks to continue on here with, I guess, romance options actually.
So this is the lair of the enemy? You're really going inside. Wait, I should say something. If only...
Wait!
Oh, she would find her way here. Is there anywhere free of her influence?
Sorry to disturb such a touching scene, but I have a sizable investment in this, and there are things that should not go unsaid. Both of us, I wonder?
You cheapen the importance of this princess. He could die in there.
I am unaccustomed to admissions of this kind, but the situation demands no less. I want proof of Death's Hand's misdeeds, but there is more at stake. You must be very careful. If they learn your identity, you will face the whole fortress. As strong as you are, I don't think you would live to discredit Death's Hand. I don't want to lose you in a place like this. You could die here, and I wanted to say I would find that very unfortunate.
Princess... No. You pretend about too much to be genuine in this. Honest affection comes from years of growth. Even if it was only recently discovered.
Ah, but that is not always an option. Sometimes there are difficult choices that must be made.
Yes, much like the danger we must choose to face, and deciding whose heart you think of to get you through such times.
Well, of course you want to keep everyone together. How else are we to function as a team? I cannot fault you for trying to be an effective diplomat.
That's not what this is about. I was looking for a more personal assurance of something.
You mean so weak is your resolve? Ugh, I tire of this game of veiled intent. We blush like children for your amusement. I see. Well, if silence is what you want, I'm sure that can be arranged.
Yes.
Even...
Okay, so there you have it. It looks like the first check is an intuition check, which I passed. But then my second one was a charm check. Now, it's actually a little unfortunate that they kind of made those the two options because I haven't used charm basically the entire game. You know, an intimidation option would have been great for that, but you know, honestly, not the case. So we'll have to mess with our gems just a little bit and try to squeeze in some more charm, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. But anyway, so the goal here actually is to basically continue on with both Dawnstar and Silk Fox as romance options. And if you don't do this exactly this way right now, you're gonna have problems. I don't know exactly if you can tank both relationships at this point, or you know, if you answer one of them wrong, or like if say the first one is the intuition check, if that's for Dawnstar, and then the second one is the charm check, and that's for Silk Fox. But my impression here was, again, you can tank at least one, maybe most likely both relationships right here, or you can choose, you know, which one you want to go with. But if you remain non-committal, that is how you, excuse me, that is how you continue on with both. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know that I've ever tried romancing both as Closed Fist, but that's what we're going to attempt here now. So anyway, so like I said, we're going to need to bump up our charm. It looked like our intuition was already, you know, good enough, so I'm not gonna worry about that as much. But let's beef up our charm here, and I think hopefully I'll take a look here and see what my conversation skills look like, just to get you an idea of, you know, where I was at when I was successful. Alright, so let's wind down this path again. Unfortunately, I saved a little farther away than I would have liked, but you know what? I didn't know the exact spot where the conversation was going to take place, so my bad on that. But, alright. Looks like we're going to save here. Hopefully I'll open up my menu, which I'm not going to. Loser.
So this is the lair of the
Wait!
Oh, she would find her way here. Is there anywhere free of her influence? You...
Ah, but that is... Well, I am not certain what this means, but I am sufficiently intrigued to let it pass for now.
You phrase things in such a way that I feel I am equal with a princess. That brings me comfort, even if the rest of this is a bit confusing.
I imagine it would be, little Dawnstar. We shall have to see if anything comes of it. For now, I believe we are done here. Take care within the Assassin's Fortress. To save your master, you must expose Death's Hand. And when you have succeeded, the three of us can expand on what you have suggested.
That is not really necessary.
Well, that is a little obnoxious. It does not appear that I actually looked at my conversation skills just to see where I was at in order to pass those. But, you know, I guess I would say just bump up that charm and intuition as high as you can go if you want to try to romance both. Otherwise,
I do not
you know,
like
you
this
may
place.
have to choose
Even
other
compared
options.
to the rest of the necropolis, this is a dark and troubled place.
Okay, apparently this is a freaky deaky place. And we've got a scroll stand right here on the Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. Oh, yeah, so this is all about the Dweller. I do like how at the very end here, though, it says, "Remember this, reader, to a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone." That feels good. That makes me feel really good on the inside. Just tools and toys. All right. Wow, that's a ton of experience too. That's the good thing about the scroll stands is if unless I'm mistaken, it seems they jeez, it's the word I'm looking here for. Scale the experience scales as you move on. So. Alright, anyways, this is the board, and all we have to do here is interact, and your token, either your Inquisitor token or Executioner token, fits in there. Alright, Lotus Assassin Fortress was once meant to be the tomb of Emperor Sun Hai upon his death. Well, that's interesting, because if that's the case, this place is gigantic. So... anyways, alright, so yeah, we're going to head in here, and it looks like we've got a bunch of dialogue right off the bat. I'll probably speak with, I think I actually did a fairly decent job of exploring the dialogue with the Watcher, because he outlines a decent amount about the history of the Lotus Assassins, as well as, well, I guess some other topics as well. Yeah, kind of like the hierarchy, I guess, of the Lotus Assassins.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions. Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting. What would you like to know? Death's Hand is the one who brings us the will of the Emperor, but Grand Inquisitor Gia rules in his absence. Death's Hand rules us all. We obey him in all things, for he is the will of the Emperor. There is no more to tell. Our lives are his. Grand Inquisitor Gia is the foremost acolyte of Death's Hand. She was one of the first converted from the old Order of the Lotus, and she is fearsome in her power. You would be wise to never even give the appearance of challenging her. She takes offense easily, and even masters have been killed for displeasing her. She is not found by just anyone. Excel in your tasks, and perhaps you will be blessed with her attention. Fail, and you will be cursed with it. I will answer, but you should not delay your duties. This was to be the tomb of the Emperor. It rests in the heart of the necropolis, the accumulation of thousands of years of the Empire's dead. It was the perfect place to begin constructing the utterly loyal golem forces the Emperor demanded through Death's Hand. We could harvest all the spirits we need. They are the perfect soldiers, unrelenting, obedient, the ideal that all Lotus assassins aspire to achieve. Slaves that die to be golems are blessed. The Imperial Army is weak, filled with questioning generals that do not know the path to glory. Even we assassins envy the pure subservience of a golem. Soon the will of the Emperor will be plain, and Death's Hand will step aside so he can enforce his glorious vision openly. Opposition will be impossible. There are those that think the Emperor must serve the will of the people, but they are traitors in disguise. His glory is our glory. Death's Hand will make it so. No, you fool. We harvest spirits. Many linger where their bodies interred, although the freshly dead produce a far more responsive golem. We now exclusively butcher slaves for this purpose. If you are lucky, you will be allowed to help in the process. I saw no one. Only the most skilled of our number can enter this place without my knowing. I am the Watcher. Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Hopefully service under Master Gong will lead us to the information we need. We knew about the golems, but is Death's Hand or the Emperor behind it all?
Okay, so that is all of our lovely dialogue with the Watcher. I'm actually going to head back towards the entrance. I don't know if this was... Oh, and there I missed a jar. Hopefully I kicked that on the way back through. This actually isn't the last time I'm going to pass through this area, so I didn't necessarily need to backtrack for this pile of bones. Wow. Yeah, 120 silver. I don't know. It's arguable whether or not that's really worth getting right now. But anyways, all right. So let's head back up here. Hopefully I kicked this jar. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's a gigantic jar, and it has nothing in it. Wow, that's anticlimactic. But all right, so here we are. We're inside. We have officially infiltrated the enemy, and we're gonna have a fight almost immediately, which is always good news. What is Acolyte Duga? That's a cool name, Duga. All right, checking out my gems. Gems look good. We've got everything back to normal, so we can jump right into fighting dudes.
Ok knick-knack er kärlek no yok. Wo knick fetai year.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
Ok knick-knack er kärlek no yok. Wo knick fetai year.
We are losing status to the golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
We have nothing to prove to these animals.
Wo wir aki thita hirir honi afafatir? Utarawi ir kupkitir sanir naur kurk upan. O kiruk fir nir niki pra.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Leaping Tiger. Hidden Fist. Leaping Tiger.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like this is what my first attempt to use Hidden Fist. It's just, it's horrible. The skill is so bad, this sport style. But, oh well. What do you do?
Wo ofna aknati nir sasi ir yawak orui.
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. We have discussed much in our time together, but not everything. I left some things buried, but now you have descended to their level. For all that he sees, he is blind if you know where the right shadows are. As for why I have come, I will decide that when I see how you react to this place. Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Jia is key.
I don't know what to make of Zu. He seems so tormented.
Alright, so Sigishu shows back up, or, well, I mean, we kind of already knew that. We saw him kind of sneak in here, but he pops up just to talk to us a bit. And it feels so weird that he'd be skulking around. I mean, we know he's here. But anyways, whatever. It is interesting, though, and we'll get some more information out of him, you know.
I do what I must.
A couple of times, actually, in our time here in the fortress.
Ukia kupabithi te soki kustan fatiwe ia kune usote tate ia? Niwupa ia kupusa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napiat shatia uko. O ifo ia uksonko noko isansia. Koni uk noea kup sa ia sisia su ukot. Awath utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo. Piershat uk ni uksa ia sun puno kahon wo ushashia uksa ia ka.
This place is full of nothing but cold killers. They are all the same.
Kanawe ia kawa ia tatatasi? Niwu sosawa ia wa tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifa ia ok.
All right, so here's Kia Zhang. he is obviously related to Kia Min, whom we essentially crippled and killed early on in the school. Again, if you've gone with the closed fist route. And there's that gem of struggle again. I love that quote on that gem. I don't know. It's that one's amazing. I feel like it really encapsulates the closed fist philosophy. So, all right.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Jia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Jia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
What do you want? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care. You are no assassin yet, fool, despite what you may have achieved outside. Here we strip you down to nothing and rebuild you as we like. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
All right, I'm out of time. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.